Hi, in today's video, we will look at market participants, who moves the market and what type of orders they use. Whether it's crypto market, stock indices, individual stocks, or even food market, all markets operate on the same principle, an auction. On any market, buyers and sellers trade with each other. When there are enough sellers and enough buyers, the price tends to move sideways because the market is balanced. However, if there are more sellers than buyers, the price must drop to attract enough buyers. Conversely, if there are more buyers than sellers, the price must rise to find sufficient number of sellers willing to sell. And that's basically market principle based on auction and supply and demand. So, the basic market participants are buyers and sellers. These groups can be further divided into aggressive buyers, passive buyers, aggressive sellers, and passive sellers. And this is really important to understand. Let's start with the buyer. An aggressive buyer wants to purchase immediately at the current market price. They don't care how much they pay, they just want to buy right away, which is why they're called aggressive. This type of buyers uses market buy orders. Usually, these type of orders are more expensive because they are charged as a taker fee, meaning they remove liquidity from the market. A passive buyer also wants to purchase a given asset, but they are not in a hurry like an aggressive buyer. They prefer to wait until the price reaches the level which they want to buy. This passive buyer uses a limit buy order, and such an order is charged as a maker fee because by setting a limit, it adds liquidity to the market. So it's much cheaper. Then we have sellers, again aggressive and passive. Aggressive seller wants to sell a given asset immediately at the current market price. They don't care how low the price goes, they just want to sell right away. This type of sellers uses market sell order. Such as orders are usually more expensive because they are charged as a taker fee, meaning they remove liquidity from the market. On the other hand, passive seller also wants to sell given asset, but they are not in a hurry like an aggressive seller. They prefer to wait until the price reaches the level at which they want to sell. This passive seller uses limit sell order. Such an order is charged as a maker fee because by setting a limit, it adds liquidity to the market, same as a passive buyer. A very important point is that the participants who actually move the market are the aggressive ones, aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers. We'll go deeper into this topic in the video Market Mechanics, so stay tuned. If you buy Bitcoin at current market price, you become an aggressive buyer, and your order will appear on the footprint chart, because footprint chart shows the aggressive participants. If you set the limit order instead, you become a passive buyer, and your order will appear in the order book, also known as a DOM, depth of the market. The same applies to selling. If you sell at the current market price, it will appear on the footprint chart as an aggressive sell. If you set the limit order, your order will be visible in the order book, also known as a DOM. Of course, take this with a grain of salt because the crypto market is huge, with millions of participants and enormous capital. Your order might not be visually noticeable as it simply gets lost among all of those millions of orders. But it's still there. We are simply small fish who cannot move the market. The ones who actually move it are banks, institutions, and large capital. That's why it's extremely important to watch the volume. So these are the market participants, and now we will look at how the market actually moves and what influence these participants have on it. So if you want to continue learning, be sure to visit our website lunaracademy.eu, where you will find full crypto order flow course with free PDFs. The entire course has individual modules with videos explaining the specific topic, so it's easy to learn. If you are interested, I'll leave you a link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching.